Such a meaning of the sages has been created by few peoples. There is a conception about the sadhu that is absolutely wrong and inverted.
Here he is considered to be a monk who be humbled, begging with trembling hands and helpless eyes, with a rage on his body. Whoever sleeps here and there, in the shade of a tree, on the roadside, in a broken hut outside the village, who is wearing red clothes and is being bowed down in the name of simplicity. Such people are seen here from the point of view of the monk. If a monk is full of knowledge, strength, valor, and peace, then he is not a monk. He will be considered someone else. You will consider him a monk in front of which your ego remains big, and in giving anything, you find coolness within you. Your ego is confirmed. Being a monk and not asking for anything, you will doubt his saintliness. You will think wrong about him because for you, being a monk means humble, wandering here and there, a fakir seeking. Yes, you are right, but this is fractional and partial perspective. Sage is the name of being competent. Sannyasi is the name of living in a completely independent sense. One who abolished all the formalities, repeating the tradition of folk, is a sannyasi. One who is free from the fear of losing, one who is able to free his life from all the shackles through his tenacity, knowledge, and power is a monk. Yes, currently, due to your ego, many people eating a living by becoming disrespectful, disguised as monk and ascetics. And by looking at them, you are finding out the meaning of being a monk. So you have vision defect. Fix it. On the arrival of sages, the king also used to come down, leaving the posture and worship, taking knowledge of the inner life of man, governing the kingdom of the inner and regarding the mind and intellect. It is always better to understand the inner world than the external mortal world. And this was the reason that the successful person of the world goes out after a time to find the path of liberation, because he knows that no matter how much he cover the world, in the end he will remain thirsty, unrest will die. So what is the way to be satisfied? What is the way to calm down? Let's go in search of it. This is guided by the real monk. This is the way to real sannyasi. There is no greatness in this either. The only thing is that when you are adding things to the world, then he is meditating to understand the mystery of the inner dimension of life. Then he is searching for a solution for liberation from the bondage of the world, body, birth, and death, because it remains meaningful. In the end, the rest become meaningless. This is the value of being a monk. This is the value of being a sage.